Good morning, students. So we are continuing with the topic active and passive voice. It is very big topic. So yesterday we have done the tenses. So that is we have completed 6 tenses. That is simple present tense we have done it, simple past tense, present continuous, past continuous, present perfect and past perfect we have done it. Now we will see future tense. Okay, so I told you last time also that only 8 tenses it changes into passive voice. Okay, so present perfect continuous and past perfect continuous will not change, and in future tense only the 2 tenses in future tense will change into passive voice. So let's see the future tense first. That is the 7th number we are getting it here. The 7th one is simple future tense. Okay. Simple future tense. As we know in this tense, simple future tense, we use the auxiliary verb shall and will, and here the main verb is in the first form. Okay. So shall and will. Shall for the first person, that is for I and we. In grammar, we use shall, and will for the second and third person. So now listen here. First sentence. I shall pay the debt. I shall pay the debt. Okay. Subject, auxiliary verb, main verb in the first form, and the debt, it is our object. Okay. So here I is here, so we have used shall. But the debt, it is not the first person. So the debt, see the object there, the debt, it is not the first person. Here in the future tense, we will not see singular or plural. We will see whether it is in first person, second person or third person. So the debt will be paid by me. Okay, the debt will be paid by me. So that is object, auxiliary verb plus be, main verb always in the passive voice in the third form, and by plus subject. So when we are changing simple present tense into passive voice, okay, this is the rule. So simple present tense, when it is changed into passive voice, we will use object plus shall or will. Okay, depending upon the object. Shall, will plus be plus main verb in the third form. So this we have to use it. Okay. So this we will use it. Okay. So this is the rule for that simple future tense. It is not present tense. It is simple future tense. Okay. So for simple future tense, when we are changing it into passive voice, auxiliary verb shall or will depending upon the object. If our object is first person, then we will use shall be, and if our object is second or third person, will be is used, and main verb in the third form. See the next example. He will invite me. Okay, he will invite me. Now see here the object is me. We will change into I. So I shall be. Okay, I shall be invited. I shall be invited by him. Okay, I shall be invited because our object it is first person. So with I and we use shall. Okay, so that is auxiliary verb plus be, main verb in the third form. Always in the passive voice, main verb will be in the third form by plus subject. Okay. Next example we are going to see it, that is they will scold us. They will scold us. Here what is our object? Us. Us will change into we, and we is our first person. Okay, so for first person we will use shall be in the passive voice. So that is we shall be scolded by them. So it is not at all necessary that here in the question if you will see shall, means the answer will be shall be. No, it will be depending upon the object. If object is first person, then it will be shall be, and if the object is second or third person, then it will be. Okay, so this is our Simple future tense, when it is changed into passive voice, we have to use object, shall or will depending upon the object, plus be plus main verb in the third form, then by plus subject. Okay. So now we are going to do future perfect tense. Future continuous will not change into passive voice. Okay. So now it is future perfect tense. The last one from the tenses to change it into passive voice. See the sentence next one, the last one from the tenses, that is future perfect tense. So future perfect tense, we use the auxiliary verb shall have, will have, and main verb it is already in the third form. So whenever we are talking about the perfect tense, main verb it is in the third form. So we don't have to change the main verb. Now listen here, future perfect tense, how shall have, will have, and main verb is already in the third form. Shall have for the first person, will have for the second and third person. Now see the example. I shall have invited her. Okay, I shall have invited her. Now see the her. Her means it will change into she. She is our third person. So she will have been. She will have been. With have we use been. Okay, and here shall have. Have is only used. She will have been invited by me. Okay, I will change it to me. So here object, after object these are the auxiliary verbs plus being. Okay, after auxiliary verbs plus being, these two will act as the auxiliary verb, and have is used in the second form. Okay, first will is used, then second one have is used. So with have we use being. That's why we are using here being. Then main verb in the third form as it is, you will keep it down because in the perfect tenses main verb is already in the third form. Okay, and by plus subject. So when the sentence it is in future perfect tense, and when we are changing this sentence into passive voice, at that time what we have to do it, that is auxiliary object plus will have been or shall have been, that we have to use it, that is shall or will have been plus main verb in the third form. Okay, so there is shall have been or will have been. It depends upon the object. If the object is first person, then shall have been, and if the object is second or third person, then it is will have been. Okay, so that we have to do. Is that clear to you? So in this way we will change it. See the second example. They will have done it. Okay, they will have done it. Main verb it is in the third form because it is perfect tense. Okay, it will change into it will remain as it is. So it will have been done by them. Okay, because here our object is also third person, so we have used will have been. Okay, now do the sentences of simple future tense and future perfect tense. I will give you some sentences for practice. That is first one, see here. Future only simple future tense and future perfect tense. So I shall do the work. Okay, first sentence. Then next one, this is as the homework for you. Okay, you will have to do it. Then he will tell the secret. Okay, he will tell the secret. Now, we shall have made a plan. Okay, that is future perfect tense. Okay, then next one, Ramu will have changed. Ramu will have changed the law. Okay. Ramu will have changed the law. Again, it is future perfect tense. Okay. Next one, that is you will admire us. Okay. So these 5 sentences you have to do as a homework, and these 5 sentences. Okay. See the sentences properly. These 5 sentences for the future tense and future perfect tense. You will do it as the homework. So after writing this, we will continue with the next topic, that is, now tenses are over. We have seen that 8 tenses, they change into passive voice. Okay, 8 passive voice we have seen that. Okay, now we will see how modal auxiliaries changes into passive voice. What are the modal auxiliaries? So now listen here. We know the auxiliary verb am, is, are, was, were, okay, have, has, had. Okay, these are all the shall, will, these are all the auxiliary verbs which are helping the main verb. So they are known as the auxiliary verbs. Now we will see the modal auxiliaries. Modal auxiliaries means can, may, might, would, could. So these are all the modal auxiliaries. So modal auxiliaries also work as simple future tense. Okay, now we will see the modal auxiliaries, how they change into passive voice. So just like simple future tense, shall be, will be as we use. So for every modal auxiliaries, we use can be, could be. We don't have to change the tense. Okay, we will make it into passive voice without changing the tense. Now we have seen 8 tenses. They are changed into passive voice. That is, first one, simple present tense changes, simple past tense, simple future tense changes. Okay. Now present continuous and past continuous changes. Okay. Present perfect, past perfect will change. And in the future tense, simple future tense and future perfect tense will change into passive voice. So 4 tenses, they will not at all change into passive voice. That is the last one, present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous, future perfect continuous and future continuous. They will not change into passive voice. Now we will see how the modal auxiliaries changes into passive voice. Okay. So first our heading will be, yes, now B section. After tenses, tense is the A section. Now B section is the modal auxiliaries. How they change into passive voice. So modal auxiliaries. Here our second topic or the B topic will be modal auxiliaries for active and passive voice. We are not at all doing modal auxiliaries. We are doing active and passive voice, but taking the examples of modal auxiliaries. Okay. The first one. I can do the work. Okay, can is a modal auxiliary. So it is just as the simple future tense. I can subject, auxiliary verb, main verb in the first form and the verb object. So we will not change the tense. The verb can be done by me. Okay. For every modal auxiliary, you will have to add be there. Okay, after the auxiliary verb. So that is object and auxiliary verb plus be, just as the simple future tense. Main verb in the third form and always main verb is in the third form in the passive voice. So this is our modal auxiliaries, how it changes. Second one, he will write a letter. So may will not change into might. We don't have to change the tense anywhere. So a letter is the object. So a letter may be written by him. Okay. May will change into maybe. Might is given, so might will change into might be. But may will not change into might be. Okay. Third one. They might complete complete the task. Okay, they might complete the task. The task is the object, so the task might be completed by them. In this way, all the modal auxiliaries must will change into must be. So all the modal auxiliaries they will change into the shall be, must be. Okay, in this way you have to write it. Now listen here. I will give you 3-4 examples. Fourth one, we must plant more trees. Okay, must will change into must be. We must plant more trees. Okay, so must will change into must. Listen here. So more trees, that is our object. So more trees must be planted. More trees must be planted by us. Okay, more trees must be planted by us. Next one, that is you should follow me. Follow me. You should follow me. So me is the object. So I should be followed by you. I should be followed by you. In this way, sentences will change. Modal auxiliaries. So after this, ought to is there. For ought to, you will have to write down. Listen here. Ought to. We ought to obey her. Okay, her. Ought to is there. So ought to is also a modal auxiliary. That is the obligation, the duty. So she ought to be. Because ought to the whole is the modal auxiliary. Okay. So be will be there. She ought to be obeyed by us. In this way, you will write down the sentences. Okay, so these are the modal auxiliaries that we are changing it into passive voice. Okay, so tomorrow we are going to do the imperative sentences. So these modal auxiliaries you will write down. And after this, we have the imperative sentence and the interrogative sentence. So how imperative sentences changes into passive voice and then interrogative. So after that, this topic is big. We will complete this topic. But today we have done modal auxiliaries. We have completed the tenses. Modal auxiliaries are completed. Now tomorrow we are going to do imperative sentence. What are imperative sentence? We know it. There are 4 types of sentences: assertive, okay, then imperative, interrogative, and exclamative. Okay. So assertive means in the tenses what we have done. They may be the affirmative or negative. And imperative, now tomorrow we are going to do it. Imperative means that is order, command, request, advice. Okay, these are all the imperative sentences. They will start with the main verb. There will be no subject. So these sentences are changed little bit differently. So tomorrow we are going to discuss it. Okay. So revise this, whatever we have learned it. So bye everyone. Take care. Have a good time.